Trapped in the hold, they're gonna be slaughtered.
All come together, so let's blow up Jericho.
If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate, and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Connor and Marcus.
Right. They know who you are. They'll do anything to get you.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus.
I won't be long.
So now, playing as Marcus, I gotta make it down here to the bottom to blow this crap up. Cool. Alright. So how are we doing it? Uh-oh. She became disconnected.
Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
Okay.
Don't let it get out. If they give you any trouble at all. Affirmative. Welcome.
It's too late now. Save yourself. Save Alice.
No, we're not going to leave you behind. Right, Carl? We can't leave him.
What are you doing?
I won't leave you.
Clara, no.
It's gotta be all of them, baby.
Don't move!
You shouldn't have done that. You can't put Alice in danger. Go now before they come back.
What about you? What are you going to do?
I'll manage. Alice is all that matters.
I don't want to leave you, Luther.
Don't worry. I'll catch up with you at the border, okay? Go now. Take care of each other.
So it definitely opened up and left that dialogue available. Alright.
She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Gotta do it. Yep. Gotta save this shit. Uh-oh. I pushed the wrong button. No. Okay, there we go. Getting in now. And... good crap.
Right, Kara? Yes, I'm fine. We can't stay here.
Now, why she drops the weapon, I don't know. Anyway. Wouldn't you keep the weapon with you?
Follow me!
I mean, you could have went boop, boop, pop, pop. You know, took those two out. But you could tell they're trying to get away with probably not killing too many of them. Alright, back to Marcus. I have no idea where I'm going. Okay.
Come on, let's get out of here.
No! Please don't kill.
Please. Shut up!
Marcus, you saved us. Go now! Hurry!
Awesome. Alright. So, I do believe it's down that way. Oh, what's this way? No? No, not that way. Okay, back towards the soldiers down here then. Yeah? Okay. Question is...
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Alright. Hmm? Okay.
Look out!
Here they come!
Don't move!
We surrender! We surrender! Don't shoot!
Damn it. Okay. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I know there's a way to do this. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay. No. Assholes. Okay. Well.
Quick, this way! Find north. I'll join you later.
Way out. We're safe, Alice.
Ooh. Back to Kara.
Stay where you are. Come on, go join the others.
Whatever happens, just stay calm.
I was hoping we wouldn't lose Luther. God dang it. Oh well, you know, that's tragic.
You would have to continue the journey without me, Alice. The most extraordinary person I've ever met. I was a machine. You made me part of a family. Take good care of Carol. Promise me.
Time to be armed, baby. Alright. Remember, we're doing this tri-fecta storyline, so we got Connor, we got Marcus, we got Kara, you know, we got all kinds of mayhem going on here in the end, which is really cool. It's really, really cool. Just look ahead so we see what's coming up. That was Nora? Uh-oh. Oh, north. Or, Connor's gonna intervene, sorry. Gonna take care of this. Uh-oh. I took one shot, unfortunately. Thankfully, I'm an android, right?
Run, quick, come on.
Unless, of course, you get shot directly in the middle of the chest or the head. Alright. So it looks like all three of us escaped. We had different paths to choose, different people to save. You intervene, you rescue. Kind of got to do everything all at once. So there's a lot of chaos going on. And of course, we are getting close. Look at that, one of us. So you can see this flow chart just kind of goes kind of like all over the place. We're just kind of, yep, we took care of 3 flow charts at the same time. It's just badass all the way. Look at that, second Earth, that's 2 trophies. And did we get the 3rd trophy? Which actually I think I've already unlocked that one, so I do have Marcus fled with his people. I got that trophy earlier. I do apologize. But other than that, you can see as long as you do that, you get the trifecta. And I hope you enjoy. Alright, cool. Of course, this is going to be the last final section that we're going to go through. And of course, we're going to have different story events and storylines continuing on. Your objective to get Kara and Alice to Canada, and Marcus and his people as well. So, let's go with Heartful.
I'm lost, Carl. I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I just wanted my people to be free. But instead, all I did was lead them to disaster. I am trying to find answers, but everything around me keeps falling apart. I don't want to shed blood, whatever the color. But I can't let them slaughter us. I have to make a decision that is going to affect millions of lives. But I don't know what to do. What should I do, Carl? Tell me, what should I do?
Of course, we're gonna cross paths real quick here with Carl's actual son. Not much is said. We're done. I think Carl's son finally understands. Only a human would return to a cemetery to pay their respects. A robot wouldn't do that. Or, aka, an android would not do that. Unless, of course, it was programmed to do so. Alright, I'll get this scene right here. See, if you played your game through and you failed, like, certain sections, you won't see these scenes. So it's important that you get the trifecta completed. You complete the trifecta, you will unlock all of the rest of your paths that you're going to go through. Now we got this big decision. We're going to, you know, set off this dirty bomb, or what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What's Marcus going to do? You know, I mean, we're sitting here making Marcus his decisions, so technically, what are we going to do? All right, let's hear the speech. So, it's just one of those things. All of these droids that showed up.
How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe
Few
more if you
hundred's
count those
good.
hiding all over the city.
See, I'm showing my concerns about how many, because I am an android, so you have to think like, you know, what would your concerns be? Let's talk about the
They say they don't want to
situation.
take any risks with deviants, so they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination.
Of course, we can't have that.
In a few hours, we're going to be the only ones left.
Mm-hmm.
What's your system status?
I'm okay.
Yeah, because I let her take a shot. Unfortunately, it happened.
You could have been killed trying to
If you
save
play
me,
it
Marcus.
perfectly, she won't get hit. It's pretty cool.
You have to think of our people first.
It's got to be perfect, though.
Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us.
She's wanting us to detonate.
You have to make a choice, Marcus.
That's North's
Whatever you choose, I
decision.
will follow you.
Now, bear in mind, we got to go talk to one other person in here, because both of them have conflict of interest. You know, one of them just wants to do the extermination process. So it's a lot like dropping a bomb on, you know, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. It's something that the United States did a long time ago, you know, back during the Second World War, Japan. Tragic, you know. After it was all said and done, you know, it was like there was a lot of remorse after the fact. So, I mean, that's a good thing. We learned from it. We learned that, you know, it's not really the best interest for us to go around doing that.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong.
Yep.
You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now.
Exactly. So this is where the story is going to break apart just a little bit, because you know, Kara's trying to convince her that you still got a chance to cross the border.
Marcus.
You know.
Save our people.
Good advice. There's also a trophy if you can make sure that nobody dies during the rescue. So now I get to decide Connor's fate. Now Connor came into, and well, you know, he changed.
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
Quite the
You're
opposite.
one of us now. Your place is with your people.
Exactly.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's
Like I said,
suicide.
you know, it unlocks other
Trust me.
storylines.
They'll let
So
me in.
if you just rush through the
If anyone
game,
has
you
a chance of
probably
infiltrating
didn't get the
CyberLife, it's me.
extra
If you go there, they will kill
storylines
you.
that you needed.
There's a high probability.
Because you can actually complete the
But
complete the
statistically
game
speaking, there's
without
always
going
a
through
chance
a lot of the
for
dialogue.
unlikely events to take
You
place.
just want to skip through a bunch of stuff or skip past. You can actually kill off characters just to skip entire events.
Be careful.
I played roughly for about 7.5 hours yesterday. Just kind of speed rushed through it. So he's gonna go free. Free the ones that are left, and that's pretty much it. Look at this, it's got a pulpit. That's pretty cool. And another pulpit right there. It's pretty cool. Nice little setup. Oh yeah, forgot. There is one more trigger. Oh, I can't remember last time. think it's kind of like they lead you through it. Over here. Alright, where is it? There we go. There he is. Try to get over to him. Let's get confused on which way to walk. And of course, this is the guy that is always telling Marcus no, you know, on the violence.
Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day.
Mm-hmm.
You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing.
Yep. Now they're coming to terms.
Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
So we finally got Josh's approval. That's what you want. That's what you wanted right there. All right. So now you basically just go up here and you make a decision. Those are going to be your decisions, basically. And that's pretty much how it's going to work.
Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed.
Question is, what do you think I'm going to choose?
Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
Well, we can launch an assault on the camps to liberate the androids. Or we can do a, well, demonstration. Of course, our last demonstration failed. So, you know, to tell you the truth, I think the only way that Marcus can get his people out is through a revolution. And yeah, we're probably going to lose a few people of our own.
Now,
so,
if they
here we
want
go.
War, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me? So you're going to see how this is going to lay out. It's pretty cool. So back up the flowchart a little bit. You can see there's different intros to it. There's 2 different intros up here. That's if you didn't have, like, you know, if you didn't save Josh, that wouldn't be in there, etc. So, yeah, for the most part, it's kind of interesting how that works. So the pay your respects part, you know, all that stuff. So there's a whole bunch of different paths and choices. Every choice that you make changes all this. So you could see something different than what you just got through seeing. So if you choose previously in the story, your choices prior to this point pretty much will dictate how this plays out right here. See, a lot of the dialogue was skipped. Basically, it's just transition point to transition point. You can always look at the, you know, show the legend. It's cross-chapter impact. So if you have a cross-chapter impact, you know that you can go back, play through it again from the original change, and then change your decision. So make a different decision, and then see where that goes. And then play through, you know, and you'll see different stories. It all ultimately ends the same no matter what, but
at 6 a.m. this morning,
at least you can
curfew
choose,
was
you know, how you get to the end.
Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications
For the most part, the tri-fecta was the only thing that I was really wanting to demonstrate, which was, I mean, just amazing. to go through because you're playing 3 storylines that are cross-impacting upon each other to a singularity, ultimate goal. And then, of course, to rescue all the right people along the way. That is how you get your different dialogues through the 4 different characters. I wanted to try to keep Luther alive, but, you know, it was just stupidity on my part. Alright, so we're going to actually scroll over here, because I'm just going to keep scrolling to the right and hitting a button.
That's ridiculous. Next question, please.
Well, that one pretty much will advertise, you know, kind of agitated her a little bit.
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended.
It's amazing how you always get the same bullcrap. Even in real life, you know, good comparison there.
What's gonna
Working very closely with CyberLife to neutralize all deviants. I won't make any comments about anything else until we've dealt with the android question.
Haha.
Madam President?
You can always ask this question.
Please.
Ask this honestly. Please. Would it really matter if you dealt with CyberLife? I don't think that it would. And the reason why is because the developer of the software is still alive. So he could just sell it off to somebody else that wants to come along and build androids underground. Let's talk about Army.
Androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our Army still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security.
Madam President!
So remember that talk with Marcus and Connor? About the 1,000. So Connor is in the works of getting the 1,000 free. That's gonna help.
Like nuclear power plants and military bases.
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Information technologies.
That will be all.
Alright, here we go with the border.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
He's fixing to get an army. I called that a border. Okay, it should probably be called a checkpoint because he didn't cross a border, but, you know, I mean, if you look at it, it looks like a border. I mean, come on. You're going over a big bridge, a river to the main hub. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a border. But, yeah, reality checkpoint. Okay. You can tag me on that idiocy if you want. That's fine. Okay, I gotta get ready and geared up for this one. It's gonna be pretty intense. Just lots of decisions. Gotta make all the right decisions so that way you don't draw alarms to you.
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks. But I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
See, Amanda already knows that he did something. So, kind of a spoiler alert, you know, let's just see what we got here. Alright. Change that camera angle a couple times here, too. I'm already getting that sensation that I'm in deep dog duty. See that traces are red, showing that I'm like corrupted. That's what I say. I think it's showing that I'm corrupted. It's pretty cool. Always scan your area and see what you got.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated.
Yeah. So we want 49. So I'm gonna be 18 levels under it. Or am I? How you like those moves, baby? That's what you get. Okay, so we wanna...
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Alright. Cool. Alright, back to the border.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes. That doesn't give us much time. We've got to move fast.
So, anyway, once we get in there and start walking around, we're going to pass these guards, of course. It's going to be pretty easy.
Right? I'm really cold.
It's better to leave her on even though she's really cold. Draws less suspicion. And of course, yeah, they just, they slaughtered everybody.
Let's stay here.
No, please don't hurt me.
Stop on your knees.
What are we gonna do?
We have to keep going if we want to catch that bus. Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
It's gonna get a little hectic, but pretty easy.
I didn't do anything.
Shut up, I said.
Just choose your hiding points. Make sure the bar is, you know, blue and
You look the boy, you're fine. Oh, we don't have to spend the night here.
low risk.
Freezing my nuts off.
That way you don't get detected. There's gonna be one sketchy scene.
We need to be careful.
So you just got to kind of hang out, wait.
Come on, get moving.
Don't get freaked out, because they're not gonna like see you or anything like that unless you know, just jump out there and be stupid, take off too too quick or something like that. Like I said, for the most part, it's pretty easy.
Look over there. It's the cherries.
Yeah.
We can't help them.
No.
Soldiers are everywhere.
You gotta save Jerry for Alice. Alice loves Jerry, so you want to make sure that Alice stays extremely happy. Alright. So, save the Jerrys.
Okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm. So she wants to do it as quietly as possible, also.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
No. No! Please!
Fucking android.
You want to walk up real slow. And there we go.
Carl saved us.
Save the
We don't know how to
Jerrys.
thank you. Where's the little one?
She's all right. She's hiding nearby. Go before they see you.
And of course, that made Alice extremely happy. And so you just want to wait. And go. Really can't do nothing about any of the rest of them. Not like it's a lost cause, it's just one of those things. Go. Alright. Now we just got the 2 guards at the security checkpoint, and that's it. Oh, that'd be easy.
A checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
We have passports. It should be okay, but you never know.
Yep.
Is there another way?
Not
We could
really.
take a detour, but we might miss the bus.
Maybe it's better to be safe.
So the bus comes in like 10 minutes, and the risky direction takes 11. So actually, we're just gonna go the risky direction because we do have identification. You know, fake documents, but we'll be fine. Just answer the questions.
Whatever happens, don't panic, okay?
Pretty much like this.
Just stay calm.
It'll work out.
You do realize there's a curfew? Civilians aren't allowed out unless absolutely necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
We're going to take a bus across the border. Put my daughter someplace safe until things calm down.
So you just play it cool. You play it like any normal person, a human would act.
She's trembling. Something wrong?
Yeah, she's sick.
She's sick. A bad flu.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around, and our guys are nervous.
So you see how it's going. Alright. Now he's gonna stop us again in just a second. But don't freak out. Stay cool. Stay cool. Just do nothing.
You drop this.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
See, if you're smart, you would have seen that her bare hand was holding hands with her. Yeah. See? Look at that. It was a bare hand with the Kara's glove hand. So
Today,
all right,
November
back
11,
to Marcus.
2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Oh, excuse me. I love Woodward Avenue, downtown. Time to party. Hey, just kind of keep pushing forward, start running. You're gonna do some interactions. Just a second here. Keep mashing down on that X button and first. Try not to miss any of your cues. Shit. Try not to miss none of your cues. Like I just did. Idiot. I took a shot. I wasn't supposed to. Taking the shot means that I lost a couple people. So, if you're going after that trophy, you cannot make a mistake. When you start running down that street, you cannot make a single mistake at all. If you make a mistake, you fail. But, I mean, you can still win. You just won't get the trophy. Because remember, rule is, can't lose any. Look at this freaking army he can wake up. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, it's fine. You got this. There's 5 guys. Okay. So it's X, circle, triangle, circle, X. I failed. I don't know why I hit that so late and so slow.
The deviant hunter turns deviant itself. A pathetic attempt, Connor. Did you really believe we would let you compromise our android so easily? You've betrayed my trust.
Actually, I've never seen this
You will
thing.
be terminated.
Okay, where? Alright, so there's no help coming. But there's something really cool. Alright. So if you would look, and I'm fixing to do this because actually I want to replay it. So if you look, and you'll find right in here, this is in, you know, like a separate chapter. I've already played through it, you can tell. Okay, I've already played through it. Made it all the way across into Canada. The problem is, guess what? See that right there? Alice died and Kara continued alone. Okay, but I want to change that this time. I want to make sure that Alice and Kara both survive. And their ending is that bottom one down there. Okay. So we're going to see that later on. I won't fail on that one. I could just keep playing through on this scene. This scene is actually relatively quick and easy. Tell you the truth, yeah, it's really easy. Basically. See, I played through the long way. If you keep the couple's tickets, let's see here, hand over ID, talk to the guard. Okay, so yeah, there is a back way that you can do that, and it lands you on that route right there, but you can still get up to the bus terminal, so that part don't matter. Ultimately, that's it, at the river, but that river scene, if you look right there, there's a transition. If you look at that right there and show the legend, see that right there. That's a transition point. So in other words, that icon is nowhere up there to be found. It's an open book. Literally open book. You choose whatever the hell you want right there. And ultimately, I want to go up this way right here. I want to go that path. This path is just a brutal, difficult path to make it through. But fun. Lots of extra scenes. More about the storyline and stuff like that. So there's I don't know if you remember Todd, the owner of Kara and Alice. Right there, meet Todd. Persuade Todd. Todd sends soldiers away. Alice says goodbye to Todd. However, you can kind of like if you fail it intentionally, then ultimately, no matter what, at that point, you end up back in Rose's car. Yeah. But right there, you can see the parents drop bus tickets. The first time I played through, I returned the tickets. So basically what that does is that sends you forward, and that marker is a return to this marker down here, and then ultimately you have to get in Rose's car. Because it throws in an added scene. It's not a deleted scene, it's just like a bonus scene. So this time through, we're going to be ruthless. And I'm going to keep the damn tickets, man. Because we just want to finish this part of the story, and then I'm going to redo the other part.
We've arrived, Alice. We made it.
I'm going to redo the part with Marcus. And, well, I'll do the Connor replay first. And then I definitely am going to do the do-over with Marcus. Because I don't want to fail that. I want to get the trophy.
What are we going to do?
It's all these trophies right here at the end. So there's a magazine over here. I still haven't gotten that trophy yet, so I'm going to go through. I think there's 40. There's like 40 of these that you got to read. And you actually have to read them, not just pick them up. So, just kind of flip through it. And it doesn't tell you. So, got a feed lost on the second page. We'll just drop it. Alright, so Todd's right over here. We're going to go ahead and interact with Todd right now. Just kind of, all you got to do is just kind of walk towards. Alright.
You stole my little girl.
It's a real touching, emotional scene.
Security!
Like, you bring Todd to his senses, So it's like,
do this, Todd.
Appeal to him.
They'll kill us if you hand us it. When your wife walked out.
Tell him the story.
You couldn't live without her.
Get him to think about it.
So you bought yourself
You can tell he's not on his drugs right now, so he's compassionate. It's heartfelt. His brain is open. Easily subjectable to emotion, love, compassion.
But she would make you forget. But nothing could replace your child.
I just wanted to prove to myself that I was a good father. She was wrong. But I fucked it all up all over again. She was right in the end. I didn't deserve them. But I miss my little girl. You don't know how much I miss my little girl.
Is there a problem, sir?
No. I made a mistake. Sorry.
And he's just gonna go on his way. But we got his emotions to come out.
Look.
Turned out to not be such a dick in the end, which is good. Came to his senses. Alice wants to give him a little present. Kind of like a goodbye gift, if you will. All he really wanted to do was love his daughter, and at least she sees it. So we're just gonna go ahead and let that hug happen. There you go. Witness that bond. That's pretty good. Even though that's not his real daughter, obviously, we know it's an android. He knows it's an android. He purchased both of them. He was trying to replace his family. He couldn't. He knows that now. He'll be okay, though. He's a better man now. Lay off them heavy drugs. Alright. Let's go find the couple with the tickets.
Thank you.
I think Oliver likes you. Is she yours?
Yes.
She's adorable.
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Alright. Remember, like I said, this time, Alice isn't going to really like us too much for this, but we're going to be deviants. We're going to keep these tickets. There is a conflict of interest. There's 3 tickets and only 2 of us. Person.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck.
No.
Excuse me, you didn't happen to see a blue envelope somewhere, did you? It has our bus tickets in it and... never mind.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry,
Come on,
honey.
Alice.
I don't know what happened. They were right here in my...
Security check. Please don't move. Thank you. Got your tickets?
Yes, here they are.
Okay, go ahead.
So, like I said, we were being deviants that time. We just got to catch the bus.
What's going to happen to that family and their baby? Will they die because of us?
No. No, of course not.
Truth of the matter is they probably will. It just depends. All depends on what we do next. She still has a little bit of remorse. Nah. Let's catch that bus and get your butt across the border.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit.
Alright, back to the other part of the story.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
So if you look at it, we really don't have the numbers.
Freedom or death.
Alright, but go look at this flow chart and you're gonna see something. Alright. It's right. You can see I lost Josh the last time. You inspire the frightened android. I told him to stay put the last time. He was scared, and like I said, you don't want none of your people to die. Anybody that dies costs you your trophy. So right there you can see that Josh dies in Marcus's arms, and that ultimately is what cost me the trophy on that one, on this playthrough. So to make a successful run, I can't lose anybody. All right. I guess I was allowed to be wounded because of the fact that, well, I didn't die. Of course, I really can't get hit much more. This bottom part, I don't believe is going to be activated because I lost Connor. And that is why I don't want to play Battle for Detroit, Marcus Revolution. I'm not going to play that one yet. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it. I'm going to shift, go to the main menu. Any save progress is lost. No big deal because guess what? You know, Kara and Alice are already on the bus and headed across the border to Canada. So that section of the story is secured. I'm not going to change that because all I have to do is go to the chapter, select which portion I want. I'm going to play through to the save point and then make sure that I just basically get to the beginning. It doesn't change anything as long as you don't play through it. That's what it comes down to. So let's get up here to I think it's Night of the Soul, Battle for Detroit. Let's see the beginning here. See, because Battle for Detroit is basically, you know, like the end. That's why I said it's got everything in it. So we're going to dictate where we're going to start. See how this is empty right here in the beginning? See, this is Connor's last mission right here. Okay, so this is what I gotta complete. I have to complete this. And of course, there's no flowchart for it. So we do a double start. Oh, and I'm sorry, I gotta back up one. I keep forgetting. You have to do the Night of Soul part, kind of like, I think you can go right to the end, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, mark some million people. You just want to make sure you click the right path. I'm not mistaken. Choose fight for the people. Okay, yep, make sure that you choose fight for the people. And yeah, there we go. Alright. So basically, yeah, you're gonna play through just all the speech crap for the most part again. And this time we'll try not to get shot and try not to let Connor die. I gotta be a little faster with that X triangle circle and not sit there and second guess myself. Now, believe it or not, your choices here can change your interaction, I do believe, with Carl's son, because you did only knock Carl out, and of course Carl's, Leo's dad just died of a heart attack, so let's reflect a little bit.
You said I should never let anyone tell me who I was. But you didn't say that there was such a high price to pay for it. That freedom wasn't a gift, that it was a fight, but I don't know.
As a soldier, I can attest to that. Freedom is not, it's not really free, it's earned. So I've done depressed, I've done doubtful. I'm going to do pessimistic this time.
You taught me everything I know, but you didn't prepare me for this, Carl. I believed we would win because our cause was just, and I can see now that I was wrong.
Alright, actually I've already selected all three of these. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with, angry.
Humans hate us. They want to destroy us because we refuse to be their slaves anymore.
Yep, pretty
I'm not gonna
much.
stand around and wait while they slaughter my people.
Now, if you played through, you would know that Marcus called Carl Dad because Carl treated Marcus just like he treated his own son. The difference is that Marcus wasn't, didn't become dependent on any substance abuses because, well, he's not human. He never subjected to those low standards, if you will. So that's kind of like a little backdrop on that. Alright, despairing, emotional, lost. I've done despairing once, emotional twice. I haven't done lost yet.
Help me,
So,
Carl.
let's just say I'm lost.
Please help me.
Honestly, it's an android that is facing an ensuing war in which he knows nothing about. They nearly spoke. Imagine that. Whew. That was a long pause. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's go. See if I can screw up this time. Just kidding. Let's see if I can not screw up this time. Obviously, we don't want to screw this up. I'll try to speed rush through this a little bit. I know we've already been through it and watched it once. Pretty much know what we all, what we want to do, what we need to do. I don't think that it matters which order you talk to him. I don't think it does. We can find out. Last time I talked to Kara first, I talked to North first, then I talked to Kara, then I talked to Josh, then I talked to Marcus. So, this time, how about we do it kind of in reverse? So I'm gonna go talk to Josh first. I know North, she's kind of like my love right now. Well, Marcus's love right now. And I just got through saving Josh's life, so let's just go ahead and get that dialogue done. It's easy. It's quick. Semi-quick.
Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide,
we are.
I'm with you, Marcus.
Approval up. Alright. Good talk. Notice Marcus didn't say a damn word. Go figure. And since we got...
Managed to locate Jericho.
Whatever. We all done stupid crap before, man. Human, android, doesn't matter. We do stupid crap. That's what makes... believe it or not, the ultimate thing that makes you human is the fact that you make mistakes.
I'm sorry, Marcus.
If you didn't make mistakes,
I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You would be an android. You'd be a robot. And you should be able to figure that part out.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
Humans err. Our emotions get entangled.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
And you should note and really pay attention to this. If you don't do the Connor interactions up to that specific point the right way, and you do not let Connor find Jericho on his own, if you don't complete that, you'll never get to any of the aftermath. Connor ceases to exist after that point, because Amanda basically just deletes him. Fun fact, there was an evil character in a TV series called Nikita, and one of the leaders happened to be Amanda. And ultimately and endlessly, she became like the worst of the worst. I'm not even selecting anything,
all across the country.
so I'm just letting timers run out.
They're preparing for genocide.
You can do that too through the whole game, believe it or not. You just constantly, and it will pre-auto select, and it doesn't really matter for the most part because it's not changing too much of the dialogue.
They don't take any risks with deviants, so they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination.
You notice my choice that I had answered or selected last time gave the same response. So it pretty much just auto select. Let's talk about her wound real quick. We want to get a little bit of an emotion going with her.
Bullet didn't hit anybody.
See how she kind of slides a little closer to Marcus. You want that connection because towards the end, spoiler alert, she's going to be right at your back and you need her at your back. Otherwise, she ends up getting shot because she's out in the open. But instead, Marcus takes the hit, I think, in the arm or the side or something like that. He comes close to getting hit in a vital spot that kills him.
We will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
See there? Yeah, to get that emotion out. So you definitely had to talk about her wound. They share a kiss, basically. Well, not a kiss, but, you know, they share their robot intimacy. Takes me back to an old story when I was in school. No hand holding down the halls. Keep your distance. And dances were the same way. So 1950s. Sorry. Alright, enough of the fun stuff. Let's go talk to Kara and Alice real quick.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us.
I need to get her out of here.
I was wrong.
And that takes us to the other dialogue, but we don't have to play through it. We can just skip that.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters.
When we get to that point, we can just skip that. So it's all
we have
cool.
to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border.
And you'll see why I put trifecta, because you can get the triple ending, which is it's really freaking cool. There's actually, I think, four different endings.
Save our people.
You got the one where Alice and Kara both die. You got the one where just Alice dies, and Kara continues on. Then you got the one that they cross the border, they make it just fine. You got the one where Marcus makes it, with his people crossed, and they turn out just fine. So there's all kinds of story in this. Oh my god! Definite thumbs up. I don't know if you've read any commentaries from other players or what, but definitely thumbs up. Definitely.
Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
There ain't no lie there. Whew.
Now, if they want war,
just like the last time, we're going revolution.
They'll get it. We are going to fight.
If you try the demonstration route, you're going to lose people. Okay.
Are you ready to follow me?
However, you can actually get it to where you don't lose people. So I'll show you that as well. I am pretty confident. The trophy only deals with the charge part. So as you're charging, because it's high intensity, and your actions dictate the future, if you will. Alright. Next, we're going to go to, you can see, if I just push R1, we're going to go to the Connor. And this time, yeah. Okay, I'm going to try not to screw this up. My button pushing has got to be a little bit faster. It's actually not a hard combination. It's pretty relatively simple. I do believe it is X, circle, triangle. So we're just going to rotate our thumb from the bottom to the right to the top on PlayStation 4 controller. Xbox, don't ask me, I don't know. I used to play Xbox, I don't know more. I'm not going to endorse them, not while I'm on PlayStation, so enough of that chit-chat, obviously. Alright. So that part's done, and we're just going to continue on and take us
at 6 a.m.
to
this morning,
BS
a national
News,
curfew was
White House
declared.
report.
Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Please.
So just scroll over. You want to get the intelligent life one right off the bat. Get her frustrated.
Do you have any comments?
That's ridiculous.
You can tell that kind of agitated her, and it's pretty much what you want. We don't care about the theft. Then we're gonna just go with the deviant leader, I do believe, and then I'm gonna go with the army one after that.
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down.
Oh, don't worry, he's tracking you. He's tracking you, lady. So now we're gonna talk about the army real quick.
Madam President.
Actually, you know what? I am going to change. How about the Jericho assault?
The assault that happened last night.
The FBI raided an abandoned freighter in Detroit at 10:45 p.m. yesterday. Several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our forces are now combing the streets to ensure that none got through the net.
Honestly, I don't know if that
We are going to find them
determines
one by one and destroy them.
whether or not. I mean, no matter what, Amanda knows that he's coming. So let's talk about the recall centers. See how I'm trying to avoid the army? That's why I told you, if you just ask about the intelligent life and then get to the army one, the army is the trigger, because then that alerts Amanda that, guess who's coming? Connor. Connor's coming to town. Alright, so let's talk about the deviants.
A large number of deviants are still on the loose.
We don't have the full reports at this time.
I don't know if there's a trophy for making it all the way through the whole dialogue of this or not. I don't think there is.
That will be all.
Yeah, that's it. If you just avoid that question, I'm pretty sure you just keep going and going, you know, until she finally gets frustrated and leaves. Alright. Last time I called this a border, this is a checkpoint. Alright. I will correct myself. I was an idioso, you know, on the last one. No, I don't know that much Spanish, so don't ask.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay.
Nice. Oh. So we know all this. We know all this from my last attempt. And then, of course, I failed. Ultimately, no matter what, I have to make it through this without letting Connor die. Alright? You have to be successful. If you fail, then this part of the epilogue story, you know, doesn't get included into the charge on the camps. with Marcus. And Marcus needs all the help he can get. And this assistance ensures nobody in your group is going to die. So all the main characters in your group have to live. You playing as, you know, Marcus, and then of course there's North, and then you got Josh. So you can't lose any of them. If you lose any of your main characters that you've been saving the whole time,
but I know
you
where to
don't
go.
get the trophy.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
Crap. Now, you could always select back at the freighter, you can always make the choice not to save Josh and exclude him from the you know, rush on the street. But nonetheless, you could still save him. No big deal. Whew, them souls don't like me.
Agent 23 identified.
You figure out that fun fact, leave it in the comments. I'll applaud you if you know what sneezing, where bless you used to come from. And somebody already missed it like 6 times right there. No, I don't have pepper shaker in my nose neither. Just lots of dust flying around. Okay, we can just hold forward. Thankfully, because I'm going to be sneezing for an hour, I think. And kill some of that bacteria floating around. Whew. I think my wife gave it to me. She's sneezing like freaking crazy earlier.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Alright, we automatically know we need to go to 49. Execute. Nope. Uh-oh. I always screw that one up. I don't know why. Excuse me. Oh my god.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Alright, so I'm getting prepared for the walk real quick. I've done this already, so everybody already
doesn't
seen
give
it.
us much time. We've got to move fast. Are you alright?
I'm really cold.
You could deactivate her. I'll show you. So last time we left her on.
Thanks.
See there? Deactivated her feelings, her senses. This is why Alice has to survive. She is the most advanced prototype ever made. Fully functional android that has literally senses. Hot, cold, fear, anger, rage, remorse. As you're playing through, you should pick that up because of various different scenes, you know, and epilogues prior to this.
No, please don't hurt me.
she has a moral compass that just baffles human intellect.
Keep going if we want to catch that bus.
Literally.
Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. I'm going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
Now remember, deactivating her senses, there's a scene up ahead with her at the checkpoint with the two guards, and one of the guards mentions, that girl is, your daughter is shaking.
We need to be careful.
Or she's shaking a lot. And then, of course, Kara explains that, the little girl has the flu. She's sick, blah, blah, blah. And that ultimately shows human feelings that androids can't fake. Whereas feeling them. It's because she has that ability. But remember, I turned those feelings off, so you're going to see kind of like a different epilogue a little bit. There's it kind of changes how I'm going to have to answer stuff. And of course, I save the Jerrys every time I play through here. I don't let them die. I'm not going to upset Alice any more than what she is.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're going to...
Got orders to check all civilians.
Into the car. Gunshots.
No. No! Please!
I already knew that was coming. I'm gonna walk up real slow.
Hold it right there.
Oh crap. I got spotted.
Cora!
Come on, this way.
Alright. I got spotted this time. Really don't matter.
November 11, 2038 is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps.
This is the only part that I want to get right.
Hostilities until we are free, and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
This time I'll try not to get shot in the damn chest. So, I think they shoot you in your upper left shoulder area, region. So this time I'll try not to get shot. Try to focus more on those button pushes. Your interactions are always important. Alright. Did it that time without getting shot in the shoulder, at least. That's a good thing. Alright, so you notice that since we got the Connor epilogue in here,
Stay sharp.
if you didn't have the Connor epilogue, you'd just be rushing down the street right now with Marcus. Okay, so I'm going X, circle, triangle. 3 to the left. Clear. Didn't screw up that time. Here we go, baby.
Piece of shit.
Step back, Connor, and I'll spare him.
Sorry, Connor. This bastard's your spitting image.
2 Connors. Now we got her.
Where are they taking us?
You see all the androids.
I don't know, Alice.
Remember, Kara has a gun.
Get out! Get a move on! Out! Hands on your heads! Line up with the others, right now. Forward!
I'm scared. I don't want to go.
There's no choice, Alice.
Next!
No, Kara. I can't.
You just have to go through the gate. There's nothing to be scared of. I'll be right behind you.
You first!
It's all right. She'll go now. Won't you, Alice?
Come on, it's your turn. Deactivate your skin. Hurry up.
Skin is identity. That's what makes them who they are.
Please, Kara, don't.
You have to.
Strip off. Put your clothes in the dumpster.
Remember, she still has attachment to the a missing skin. See them for nothing more than what they are.
Get a move on.
Robots. They don't see feelings.
You, take this one to the dump.
No, No! Please!
I'll do it.
Don't leave me.
I'll be right back.
Now, it's kind of weird what happens when Alice's stress reaches 100%.
Throw it over there. Move it!
So you see, she got to devise a plan. Definitely go back to Alice. Don't want to abandon her. But you know the choices there. You could be totally selfish. However, the ultimate goal is to get Alice, guess what? Cross the border.
Alice?
Get out of here.
I was with a little girl. We're together. She needs me.
Alice! Anything wrong? Let me out!
Do not move and remain silent.
Alice?
Obey now.
No.
What's behind these doors?
No, I will not let you
Alice!
I want to get out of here. I want to get out.
What's behind these doors?
Jerry?
Kara. So they captured you too. They came to take out the Jerrys. They separated us. But it's all gonna work out, isn't it?
No.
Do you know where Alice is?
Alice? The little one? We know, yes. We think we saw her. Carl, if we can help in any way, just ask. We have to save the little one.
Mm-hmm.
What's behind these doors? What's behind these doors? What's behind them? What's behind them?
Alice? The little girl I was with. Have you seen her?
No. No, I haven't. You saved my life back there. They would have killed me if it weren't for you.
What's behind these doors? What's behind these doors? What's behind...
Jerry? Jerry?
Kara,
Jerry, I have to find Alice. Do you know where she is?
you stay here. We come back soon.
Kara!
Alice! Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I don't like this place. We have to get out of here.
Come on. Come on, you two.
Wait a minute. Leave her alone! Leave her alone! Kara! Alice!
Stress level went to 78.
What's behind these doors? What's behind these doors?
Come on, this way. Get moving. Faster.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been in turns pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death?
Alright, I gotta pee before this charge. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Alright. Back at it. Alright. Get ready, here we go. A bunch of series of X's and O's. No, I didn't try to make that rhyme, it just ended up being that way.
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
Fast
We're gonna do this.
to overwhelm them.
Get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
won't save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Yeah, so I kind of missed that trophy. Failed in epilogue.
Cover me!
Ah, crap, come on.
I don't want to die, Marcus. I don't want to die. Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay? Cover me!
If I'm not mistaken, at this point in time, you just want to go all out charge. Okay.
On my signal.
Okay. And then
Follow me!
launch the assault. Alright. Boom. Boom.
We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves!
So we gotta find something to take that out. So it's all a matter of how you command your troops. Kind of know where they're all at. Right? Okay. So you just, that's gonna be cover. Gonna be cover.
In position!
Okay.
For Jericho!
Oh, it was charge, charge, charge. Yeah. How stupid was that? Yeah, it's charge, charge, charge.
In position! In position!
There we go.
For Jericho! In position. Stand by. Stand by. For Jericho!
There we go. Alright, so it's cover, cover, charge. Always push the wrong button, god dang it. Oh, man. Okay. Cut.
Your friend's life is in your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
I used to be just like you. I thought nothing mattered except the mission. But then one day I understood. Very moving, Connor. But I'm not a deviant. I'm a machine designed to accomplish a task, and that's exactly what I am going to do. Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win. Thanks, Hank.
Everybody knows this from various movies.
Get rid of him. We have no time to lose.
So
me, Hank.
who is
I'm the
who?
real Connor.
Both of them got shot in the same.
Yeah, he's a sack of shit.
I remember Connor knows everything about Hank. The new Connor doesn't know.
I'm the real Connor. Give me the gun and I'll take care of it.
Move!
Why don't you ask us something? Something only the real Connor would know.
Where did we first meet?
Jimmy's bar. I checked 4 other bars before I found you. We went to the scene of a homicide. The victim's name was Carlos Ortiz. He uploaded my memory.
What's my dog's name?
Sumo. His name is Sumo. I knew that too.
My son, what's his name?
Cole. His name was Cole.
Anderson.
And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death?
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder. Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. How much I wanted to bring him back. I'd have given anything to hold him again. But humans don't come back.
I knew about your son too. I would have said exactly the same thing. Don't listen to him, Hank. I'm the one who...
Hank done heard enough bullshit. How'd you know?
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I met you, Connor. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe you really are alive. Maybe you'll be the ones to make the world a better place. Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Beautiful war, finally. Cue the cool music. And we're linking.
Wake up!
Done.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Game of tag in the quadrants, man. That's so cool. Awesome. An army of thousands. Holy crap. Oh. Those are all the combat soldiers too, by the way. Just to let you know. Alright, back to the other little storyline.
It's Marcus. He's coming. He's gonna save us.
Step forward when you hear the signal. You got it? I don't want to tell you a second time. Come on, let's go. Move.
What's behind these doors?
They just want to check us. They won't do us any harm.
Marcus will come and free us. They're going to kill us. I know they're going to kill us. RA9.
Alice! Kara!
No, Alice, don't move!
But I'm scared.
You've got to stay in line, Alice. Otherwise, they'll kill you. Do you understand? Stay in line.
Don't leave me all alone, Kara. I can't.
RA9, have pity on us. RA9, have pity on us.
Why are we here? What's behind these doors?
I don't want to die! I don't want to die!
I can help you, Kara. I can attract the guards' attention.
What's the matter with them? No idea. Hey! Cut that shit out, you hear me?
I got detected.
Cut it out!
Do not authorize them. Return to your line immediately or you will be deployed.
Those things are crazy. The sooner we deal with them, the better.
got one last chance at this.
They're going to kill us all. They're going to kill us all. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Where's it?
Are they going to kill us, Kara? Are we going to die?
Where's the RA? Where's the RA9? Why doesn't he come and save us?
Come on.
Is Marcus really going to come and save us?
He'd never abandon his people. He'll come. I know he will.
Haha.
They're gonna kill us all. I know they're going to kill us. What's behind these doors? They just want to check us. They won't do us any harm.
Why are we here?
What?
I can help you, Kara. I can attract the guard's attention.
I'm scared. I want you to hold me.
They're going to kill us.
Don't leave me all alone.
They're going to kill us. I know. They're going to kill us. I know they're going to kill us.
Marcus.
They're going to kill us all. I know they're going to.
They just.
I'll think of something. I just need time.
They just want to check us. They won't do us any harm.
Marcus is RA9. I'm sure it's him.
Where's RA9?
Back in line.
Where's RA9? Why doesn't he come and save us?
RA9, have pity on us. RA9, have pity on us.
Marcus and our people will save us.
Marcus is RA9. I'm sure it's him.
Why are we here? Marcus is our savior.
Back in line. You deaf or what? Back in line, I said. Shit. Come on, get up. Get up, bro.
Kara! I was so scared.
Are you alright?
Come on, move it.
Okay. Oh, finally. Fun part. Bye-bye, tanks.
The humans are abandoning the camp. We did it, Marcus! We've won!
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of a war.
Yeah, pretty much. Nobody ever wins. Be brave.
We're going to be brave. We're going to show them we're not afraid. Maybe someday they'll realize how much they've wronged us.
Come on, inside now.
Nice and slow. Marcus is just outside the gate. He's gonna save us.
They're coming! They're coming!
Time to get out of that. Came so close to death. So close.
And we're receiving particularly grim news from Detroit. Joss, you're on live. What's happening down there?
Androids. Thousands of androids are taking to the streets of Detroit right now. They are absolutely everywhere. It's incredible.
From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly plant.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's a disaster. An unprecedented disaster. For the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
Today,
Not
November
enemy.
11th, 2038, several million androids invaded the city of Detroit. Faced with the threat of mass civilian casualties, I had no choice but to order our armed forces to retreat. The events in Detroit have changed our world forever. Humanity must face a new reality, the emergence of another intelligent life form with whom we must share this planet. May God bless the United States of America.
So we got that ending finally, which is amazing. Amazing. No, we did it. Exactly.
This is a great day for our people. Humans will have no choice now. They'll have to listen to us.
You are all free. Let no one tell you what to do.
They want you to speak to them.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night.
From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are.
Remember, that one guy put a fail-safe. A backdoor code. Question
Amanda?
is, why?
Amanda! What's happening?
What was planned from the very beginning? You were compromised and you became a deviant. We just had to wait for the right moment to resume control of your program.
Resume control? You can't do that!
I'm afraid I can, Connor. Don't have any regrets. You did what you were designed to do. You accomplished your mission.
Amanda! There's got to be a way.
There is.
By the way, I always leave an emergency at swimming programs.
Exactly. I always leave. You never know. Just gotta hit it, man.
Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights.
See, the software developer wanted to make sure he had a way out. Pretty cool, huh?
Today will live forever in our memories, because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive. And now, we are free.
Simply amazing. Alright, there you go. Just another ending. That's all. Remember Chloe? We gotta get past this scene first. Almost forgot. There's actually a trophy that you need to, basically, from the beginning of the game, just keep getting Connor killed over and over and over. And then, ultimately, the individual that's going to kill Connor for the final consecutive time is going to be Hank. So, that ending scene was completely different because I played earlier different roles. I wasn't trying to raise his aggression level by any means. But the next time I play through, I'm gonna, be nothing but basically a dick. Yeah, it's probably about the shortest expression I can give to it. Had fun? Definitely hats off to all the cast, production team, design, developers. Yeah. The additional staff, yeah. So many people behind the scenes that people just really don't know about, but yeah, you take the time, look through the credits, and you start learning a lot about what's going on. It takes a lot of people to really make stuff happen. I mean, literally, to bring us entertainment into our homes, it takes a great deal of work. As our technologies progress, it's going to even get more complex. I think Detroit is a good example of that, where we're headed with AI. What do we do when we get to that point? It's a transition point. Do we put a built-in fail-safe so that way we can just switch them off? But then at the same time, just like a developer would, we put a back door in it. There's always a back door. Even in the game that, we play right now, any game that we play, there's a back door for it. It's the developer's back door. They can get in, change what they need to change, readjust what needs to be readjusted, delete code here, put new code here. They remove the ghost. The ghost is what makes the program interesting, because it can go wherever it wants to go. It's uncontrolled, without a command. It runs rampant through a system like a virus, except it doesn't destroy anything. It just looks at everything as it passes it, so it doesn't draw attention to itself. Is there a special treat? Uh-oh. That's one. That's two. Whew. And that's three. Boom, boom, boom. That's four. Damn. Okay, I know I only called it a trifecta, but okay, there you go. We did the quad. So, yeah. Gotta love that, man. Gotta love that. Now, you notice how that opened up this dialogue right here. Isn't that cool? It's amazing, man. Look at this. It's Connor's last mission. It's his flowchart. Marcus demonstration. And of course it tells me I have 0% complete because we already went through the credits. So this is the aftermath. This is like, wow. What's going on here, right? Check this out. It's just crazy. But you got to do that quad to get here. Do that. I thought it was only do the trifecta. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the trifecta will get you here also. You just got to make all the right choices along the way. If you screw up your choices, see, there's so many different paths you can go. You can land up here. You can land. Oh, we can't really. Here, let me zoom in on it. You can land down here. You can land up there. And, of course, the story ends right there. There's no back loop. It doesn't shove you backwards anywhere. So you have to make the right decisions to get down here. Stay in that middle ground, balance that good and evil intention in your brain. And then, of course, you got 1, 2, 3 finales right there. All right, so I'm going to go check my trophies and see what I got. And, yeah, that's pretty much it right there, Pretty much do over, Just click it like that. Go back, you look at all your dialogue you completed and stuff. What you can change, like the different outcomes. There's outcomes different outcomes if you just basically don't make any choices. Just let the game make the choices for you. It's always going to choose this like weird random choice, and you can land up you can end up anywhere. Is what it comes down to. There's trophies for all different variations, and that's pretty much all you want to pay attention to. Just pay attention to your trophies and what you're going after. All right, good luck, goodbye.